Hey YouTube, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. And elections are coming up in November. We're in July, so August, September, October, November. Okay, so we got 4 months until elections. And getting to know the politicians especially. I noticed that Senator Gozer actually has a thing he does every Wednesday where he lets people ask him questions and he answers them, and stuff. And he films it too and puts it online for other citizens of Wyoming to see, so they can get an idea of what kind of person they'll be getting for governor if they vote for him. And I think it's mighty honest of them, because I don't see too many other electeds doing that. The only time you ever hear about or see anything of them is when they're in a debate of some sort. So, something to think about. But for the most part, if I had a choice, I'd say either go with Senator Byrd or Senator Gozer as governor. Because they seem to have, in my opinion, the right idea and the way to fix things in Wyoming and make Wyoming even better. Well, you thought Wyoming was great now. There's a way to make it better. If you could, wouldn't you? Virtually improve the economy all around and all kinds of good stuff. So, something to think about. And you got 4 months to make a decision on who you're going to vote, because come voting time, you're in that booth voting for someone, and all that. Again, it's making your voice be heard. And some countries don't exactly allow you to choose who governs your city or your state or whatever. It's just, here's who this person is, don't like it, tough shit, So at least we live in a country where we're at least free to vote, although on some issues, unfortunately, we're not. Issues like gay marriage and marijuana rights, for instance, some issues like that, we still remain not free on. And I tell you what, it's disgusting. Who are we to come between patients and their right to heal, or people to smoke it for that matter, especially when you find out our first fucking president, George Washington, smoked it. Don't get me started on that, because I will talk your ear off for an hour and a half about why we need to fucking legalize and give you every fact I've researched on it. And yeah, I've already said my spew on that a bunch of times. And that's just the thing, though. And every Wednesday, this guy's going to be doing this for 4 months. Letting Wyoming get to know this person. So, Gozer or Byrd, those are your two options right there. Well, there's more options, obviously, but none of them are going to be as good as those two running for office. So, again, something to think about. Don't vote for Matt Mead, because Matt Mead is just more crooked than a broken stick. I tell you what, he doesn't have Wyoming's interest in heart. I can tell you that much right now. He doesn't. So again, it's all about doing your research and figuring out which person you're going to vote for. This November, my vote's, like I said, on Senator Byrd or Senator Govan for governor, because I have that right, and I will use that right. It's going to figure out where the hell they're voting in town so I can do that. But they're not for another 4 months anyway, so I got plenty of time to, And the most you usually see from a politician anyway is on a commercial on TV or on a radio ad of some sort, okay? Senator Govan seems to be one of the only ones actually going out there and asking Wyoming citizens questions, or letting them ask him questions, excuse me, and him answering it, and based off of that, if you like the answer he gives, doesn't mean he'll follow through on his answer. Well, you know, again, that's the downside to politics, isn't it? You know, you vote for a politician with false promises, and yeah. But based off of the videos I've seen, I think, you know, I can play the video for you and so you can get a sense of what I'm saying here. And trust me on this, I think your vote would be smart to go with, you know, one of those two for governor, because I think they have Wyoming's interest in heart here. So, I found this video, and the reason why I bring up this discussion is because, you know, elections are right around the corner, and, you know, it's good to know your candidates before you go and vote for them, obviously. We go to NORWL Wyoming Facebook's page with a whopping total of 3,381 likes and growing. And we go. Scroll happy until I get to the video I'm looking for. Yeah, scroll down because they post a lot of stuff on their page. This Bugs Bunny with the blunt saying, got a light, Doc? Oh, that's great. That's funny shit. Some of these posts are quite funny, actually. Okay, so we go, go back. Aha! Okay, from the Batcave.
Hey everybody, this is Pete from the Ghost Hopper Governor's Secret Batcave. We've started a new program today, and it's called Repeat. And I'll take your questions and concerns from the internet or Facebook and try to address them so we have that conversation between you and me, and so you feel comfortable about voting for me in November. The first question talks about, from Dave, and it talks about economic diversity and the role of the Wyoming Business Council. And it's a great question and a topic that I really like to address, and I think that the Wyoming Business Council has done a wonderful job of bringing corporations in from outside of Wyoming, but I'm not sure that they've done such a great job in helping Wyoming businesses on our local main streets flourish like they could. I think real economic diversity is from small business. You know, in Wyoming and the United States today, they create the jobs, they diversify the economy, they grow the economic tax base, and so I would like to see them work with the Market Research Center and proactively look for businesses that they could help with either technical expertise or investment or access to venture capital or just marketing their product throughout the region, internationally or nationally. I think there's an opportunity to help businesses grow. And you know, I'm an owner of a small business and I do my business fairly well, but I don't know that I know how to market it incredibly well or how to get my product and name known in the region or nationally or internationally. And so if somebody would help me with that, I think that my business would grow. And when my business grows, I hire people, and I'm going to hire people in the local community because I'm here and I want to stay in Wyoming, and I'm already invested in Wyoming. And so the Wyoming Business Council can work with the Market Research Center. They're already established to proactively grow business. And so thanks, Dave, for that question. The next question comes from Jamo, and I hope I'm not messing up that name. And that question dealt with medical marijuana. And I'm a supporter of medical marijuana. I think that, you know, it only makes sense. Our doctors today are able to prescribe much more difficult drugs on people. And so I'm not sure why, if a doctor thinks that medical marijuana will help their patient, why we would stop that. I think that this is the type of old age thinking that we need to remove in Wyoming and move to the future where, you know, folks just take a look at and say, you know, what's the common sense approach to this? And for me, common sense is allowing doctors to prescribe medical marijuana. So I hope that you've enjoyed Repeat. We'll be doing this, you know, weekly and from the road and not always in the Batcave. But, you know, I hope you keep the thoughts coming and you'll keep joining the Facebook page and keep the discussion going. This is important, and I look forward to talking to you again.
Okay, so a couple things to take off from that video. He said Wyoming's done a great job of bringing bigger corporations from outside of Wyoming. Then he talks about smaller businesses, you know, your mom and pop stores basically, in the smaller towns where big corporations haven't quite made it into yet. Okay, he's talking about making those more gain more profit, obviously, is what I'm gathering from that. So, again, you know, I don't see too many politicians doing what he's doing, that thing he's doing where he goes around every Wednesday, lets people ask him questions and he answers them, you know. So, it's something to think about, you know. Until then, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and I'll see you all later.